Are you still doing movies?
Yeah, just finished one called Pitfall.
Pitfall?
A horror.
Was it based off that video game?
Not the video game. Everybody asked me that. No, it was a slasher flick.
Oh.
Shot it up in Vancouver. I had a blast shooting it. Great young cast of people, and I'm the psycho running around the woods, killing people, hunting people.
Wow, I can't wait for that.
It was fun. I had a good time doing it. But like every time I put myself out, I learn a little bit more about the process and about really trying to play a character and find a way to tell the truth, because ultimately that's what you're trying to do, is find a way to relate to this character so you can portray him properly and tell the truth.
Yeah, I love that you did the Expendables. How many of those you guys do?
4 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they going to do more?
There's a lot of talk. I'm not sure how well the 4th one did. I think it did all right. I'm sure they probably always want it to do better. Yeah. But Sly took a pretty significant step back in the 4th one, and Statham took a pretty significant step forward in the 4th one. It's a lot more of a Statham movie than a Stallone movie. And I'm not sure if that's just, Sly's not getting any younger. He had some neck and back issues that may have prevented him from doing stunts and the things that he wants to do the way he wants to do them. So there's questions there that only Sly could answer. But I've also heard that Statham's talking about Guy Ritchie maybe stepping up and directing an Expendables 5, which would be a huge. Guy's amazing, and that's how Statham got into the business, through Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels with Guy Ritchie. So that would be a blast. I'd love to work with Guy Ritchie for sure. Yeah. And that's just a great group of guys to work with. Yeah. 4 was fun.
Yeah. When Randy started acting, I always told him, like, man, you should remake Clint Eastwood movie. You're too young to know this movie, but it's like Any Which Way You Can, Any Which Way But Loose.
Any Which Way You Can and Any Which Way But Loose.
I think he would great. It'd be a perfect character. But I stopped talking about him when the fans started saying, and you should play the monkey. I was like, fuck
what? No.
Yeah, some fans, hey, I don't care about it. It's funny to me. I like comedy, but that's when I shut it down.
I'm done with this.
You know whose movie I'm talking about?
No.
Clint Eastwood, he plays
an underground fighter. Basically.
Oh yeah, we talked about this, and then I watched it that night. It was
got an orangutan.
Yes, an orangutan. The pet monkey. Yeah.
Right turn,
Right turn, Clyde.
Man,
Clyde,
you should remake
Clyde.
that. Yeah, you should remake that movie, man. That was a good story.
Those were classics.
That was a classic movie.
I mean, Expendables. I actually want to talk about that for a sec. The first Expendables was like 15 years ago, right? 2010.
8, I think. We shot in 08.
08. Okay. So yeah, that's a long time ago. But the lineup of this movie, I'm looking at it right here. Sylvester Stallone, Statham, Jet Li, Lundgren, Eric Roberts, Randy Couture, Steve Austin. Mickey Rourke, Terry Crews. How did Sylvester Stallone put together this type of cast?
Because he's Sylvester Stallone.
He's
the only guy with the juice that could do something like that.
He just called everybody, all his buddies.
I think, yeah. I mean, that's how I got in.
That is the craziest cast I've ever seen.
I got a call from my agent saying, hey, Sly Stallone wants you to stop by his office. He wants to talk to you about this project he's putting together. That's a call everybody dreams to get. And you definitely don't blow that meeting off.
No.
But yeah, he originally had written this, and Hail Caesar was written for Wesley Snipes. Wesley was having some issues at that time. So he brought me in and he talked to me about revamping that character. Oh, I want you to be a college educated guy, go on, rants quoting Nietzsche and talk about your ears. I'm like, okay, that sounds amazing. And then a week later, he gets Terry Crews to play the role of Hail Caesar. So he went back and wrote Toll Road into the script as this new character that, based on our discussion. I talk about honored that he thought enough of me and loved fighting enough to put me in the movie and keep me after he could have just went with Terry Crews. I mean, Terry's amazing, and Terry was great for that character.
How was it filming with all those guys?
Great group of guys.
Really?
Had an absolute blast.
No issues with that many egos in one
that's
cast.
What everybody assumed. But I think, again, the bar is set pretty high with Sly, and nobody's going to step out of line. You get Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, and Bruce Willis all for the first time in the same movie on the same set. I mean, nobody's getting squirrely on that set.
That's crazy. And you definitely don't need security. I mean, Jesus, look at this squad.
Are you still good friends with all of them?
Yeah. They're great guys. I really enjoyed the whole start to finish, and getting to go back. It's like you're going back to old home week, getting to suit up again. It's a blast.
And
It's so much
is
fun.
the whole crew still a crew? Like you guys all in a big group chat or something? Like
No,
you guys all hang out?
I have
Like,
a few of those big
Expendables
group
unite.
chats. Yeah.
like
No, yeah, but no, we're not in a group chat like that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely fun to go back and
But like in some movies,
it
what
just
people-
keeps morphing.
yeah,
It just
some
keeps
movies they
turning it, you know.
film at different angles. People film at different parts. Is this like, are you guys all on set together?
For the most part,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Wow, that is the craziest lineup.
Yeah, I
of
remember
talent.
that first movie. We shot 3 weeks down in Rio, and there was an actual real palace, and we're in the back of this palace, you know, and they used that as a green screen and everything for what we blew up later. But that was the first time the whole cast had come together, and the buzz with the cast and crew, everybody who's in this movie, it was crazy. It was like, God, am I really here? This is nuts.